So in the last tutorial we saw strings in Redis. In this tutorial we'll be going through list data type. So in the last tutorial we created many of the keys over there. So to list down all the keys we can use keys command and we can give the patterns. Okay, we can give the wildcard characters or any of the particular. So I want to get all the keys which I have already added. So with this keys star command you can get all the keys. So these are all the keys which we added earlier. Okay, now to remove all the data what we can use is we can do flush all command. So this will delete all the key value pairs from our Redis. Okay, now if you see keys star, you can see that I don't have any data now. Okay, now let's add some list. Now to add any of the list variables, the command is lpush and the key value. So I'm putting my data into my country key. So country is the key and value. Okay, you can see data I have pushed. I can push one more data, country as USA. Okay, now to get all this data which we have already entered, we can use lrange and the key and start and stop. So this start and stop is the value which we need to define to get the data from the list. So my start would be 0 and my end would be -1 to get all the data. You can see I can get USA and India. Let's add one more. Okay, lpush country UK. Okay, now you can see that with lrange country 0 -1 we are getting all the data. Then I'm adding lrange country 0 to 1. So that means I will only get my 0th element and the first element. That should be UK and USA. Okay, so this way we can define the range to get the data from our list. So we saw lpush, that means pushing from the left side, that means from the top side of our list. So all the values you can see we are adding at the top of the list. If we want to add the values at the bottom of the list, then we can use rpush. So with the rpush command and my country as a key, if I put my new value, then it will be pushed at the bottom. So currently you can see my values are UK, USA and India. So Australia would be added at the bottom of India. Okay, so if I again check my countries, you can see that Australia has been added at the bottom. Okay, so this way we can use lpush and rpush to add the data to our list. So currently you can see we have 4 elements in our list. Okay, you can use ln, length of the list command to get the length of our list, that is ln and the key name. If the key name is not present, it will return 0. Now if we want to remove the data from our list, the same way we have lpush and rpush, the same concept we have for rpop and lpop. With lpop the data will be removed from the top, and with the rpop data will be removed from the bottom. So the command would be lpop and key, that is my country. So you can see that with lpop command my UK would be removed. Okay, you can see that UK has been removed. With rpop command Australia would be removed. Now if we check our list again, you can see that we have only 2 entries available. So this way we can use lpop and rpop command to remove data from our list. Okay, let's add one data. Okay, lpush country France. Okay, let's clear this out, sorry, and do lrange of country with 0 to -1. So we have France, USA and India. Now suppose you want to change any of the value. Okay, you want to change France to any of the country. So with the lset command and my key as country, and you need to provide the index, which index you need to change. Okay, it starts from 0, so either 0, 1 or 2 we have. Suppose we provide 0 as France, we need to change. Let's change it to Germany. Okay, you can see that my France has been changed to Germany with the lset command. Now we need to insert data at any particular position. Okay, suppose you want to insert data between Germany and USA or USA and India, or you need to insert data before Germany or after India, anywhere. So for that, For that the command is linsert, and you need to provide the key, and you need to provide the command, that is before or after what you want to do. Suppose I need to do before. Okay, I need to add before what? Before Germany. Okay, I want to add before Germany, and what should be the value? Suppose New Zealand. Okay, so you can see that I can add New Zealand at the top. Suppose I want to add after USA. Okay, so for that I'll insert country after USA. I want to add any country, suppose UAE. Okay, so that will be inserted after USA. So this way you can use linsert command to enter any of the details at any position in our list. Now you want to find the values based on the index from our list. Okay, so for that the command is lindex, and the key we need to pass is our country, and what is the value at any of the particular index. Suppose what is the value at 3. You can see that at the 3 my value is UAE. Check with any of the value. So this way lindex command can be used to get any of the value from the index. Now we saw in the starting, right, we use lpush command and we added country and we added value. Okay, at that time what it happened is it created a list and added the value to it. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to check if that list exists, then only add the value into my list, otherwise won't add. So for that my command would be lpush x, then my key. Suppose I'm adding data to movies. Currently I don't have any movies list. Okay, so I'm using lpush x movies 2 and adding any values. Okay, so it will return an 0. Okay, because it was not added to the list. But if we use lpush x for my current list which is available, and if I add any new country, okay, so at that time it will return the length of the string. So you can see that with lrange country, right? So you can see that South Africa has been added. The same way we have rpush x command as well, the same way as lpush x. If we define any of the things, okay, it will return 0 because the movies list is not available yet. You can check with lrange command, right? lrange movies 0 to -1. You can see that my list is empty or doesn't exist. Okay, so this way we can use lpush x and rpush x command to insert data into a list when list is available. So you can see that we have data, right, in lrange for country. lrange for country 0 -1. So if we want to sort this data, okay, so to sort this data we have a sort command. Okay, we need to provide the key and we need to provide the pattern and limits and all the many informations available. Okay, here my list is of type string. Okay, so for that I need to provide alpha as a command to sort the data of my list. So you can see that my data has been sorted. Okay, now if you want to sort based on descending order, you can sort that as well. So sorting of the list can be done that way. So if you have a list of numbers, okay, that is of integer of any other type, you don't have to provide alpha as a command while sorting the data. Now the other command we have is blpop and brpop. So what blpop will do is it will block the execution till it has any value to remove. Okay, if there is any value in the list, then it will remove in the particular time frame. Otherwise it will wait till the timeout is been done to remove any element. Okay, so for that what we can do is let's open one more terminal. Okay, let's add blpop over here. In blpop let's specify any of the key. Suppose I'm passing out movies. We know that movies, there is no data in movies. Okay, so I'm passing 1 timeout second. So it will wait for 1 second and it's saying data is nil. That means it was not able to delete any of the data. Okay, Now if I add movies for 10 seconds, let's add 15 seconds. So let's give BL pop movies 50. Okay, we are passing 15 seconds over here, and let's add L push movies ABC. Okay, BX. You can see that it removed movies ABX. Okay, so this way BR pop is also available for the blocking of removing the data from the list. So either of BL pop or BR pop can be used according to the requirement. So these are all the commands that you can use for the list in Redis. In the next tutorial we will see how we can use sets in Redis.